This is Jane, and she's a service dog. She's been taught hold, and she can pick up one object that we taught her to pick up, which is a dumbbell that consists of a rod, a wooden rod, and 2 tennis balls on each side. We want her to start picking up car keys and things, and for her to do this, we go back to the basics, put her on the table, and just start having her hold the objects in her mouth. Hold, good girl, drop. We use multiple types of objects. This is an object that I use a lot, which is a Leatherman. And the reason why I do use this is it's sort of heavy, and the dog, it has a tendency to go like this. It'll slip out of its mouth. We can train the dog to hold it when the dog makes a mistake. So we put it in her mouth. She's holding this pretty good. Hold, hold, drop. And we use all kinds of things and train the dog that it doesn't matter what the object is. If the owner drops something, it may be commanded to pick it up, like something like this. We'll have her hold the tape measure, hold. Good girl. And another thing that we're going to work on is a tennis ball, because a tennis ball is a great way to exercise the dog. So we'll do the same thing with the tennis ball. Hold. It's a very good dog. Hold. Good girl. One other thing about this. If we ever see that the dog is excited, drop, right? Say a dog came out here and she started acting excited, but she still had the ball in her mouth. I would say no, because she's being excited. I'm not telling, do you understand? If the dog is excited, it's gonna bark, lunge, bite, or just don't listen. And under just don't listen is pop out of the command. It would drop the ball. So I am saying no before it dropped the ball. Why? Because the dog is excited. Everybody should condition their dog with no, and this nonsense that the food trainers, have people doing with this purely positive bullshit where you don't say no to the dog. It's absurd. It's absurd. Set the dog up. In other words, at some point, we'll be working this with Jane. She'll be holding, and a dog will be out here. We set the dog up. Make sure that the dog knows that it needs to be compliant in all situations. It's Janie. Janie, look, she's a little honey bear.